Hello, hello, and hello. Hi, everybody. Hi, Fried. Hi, Lynx. Hi, Jishy. Hi, Grid. Hi, Lane. Hi, Bunny Hop. How you doing, man? What's up, Jack? How you doing? Fried again, man. Almost exactly on time. What time is it? Oh, dude, I take off my glasses, and I feel like my visions have gotten worse. Hell yeah. Dude, Cheese, what's up, dude? Orin, Coffee, Mauve, Nofi, how you doing? Tay, Disguised, hope everyone is having a great one. Not 5 hours and 45 minutes late. Wait, what? Dude, was I not supposed to stream at 7 p.m. today? I was supposed to stream at 1. Dude, I am so lost with my schedule. Who knows? I don't know. Just know that I'm streaming today. Dude, I'm going back to my week-to-week schedule on what's it called? On this thing here. Because you know what happens is I look at the wrong days. I look at like week 2 and I'm like, or week 1 and I'm just like, yeah, 7. All that matters is you're here now. It is what it is. I think this actually probably worked better for the client or something too. That's okay, Alex. I was in a meeting for work and you did good. Thanks, dude. More streams I can watch. Imagine using a calendar. Well, okay. Actually, you know what? I want to defend myself here. So I only put the dates on Discord. When and then I don't update them sometimes because I actually have a spreadsheet in which I use in which I wrote 7 p.m. So yeah, that's on me for not updating it, I guess. Like I said, I don't like the whole Discord timestamp because the timestamp, it's a code. You have to like generate it. And sometimes when you're going to edit, like when you hit the edit post button, just so you guys see what that looks like, it looks like this. This is all I get. So all it looks like is this. The Discord Unix timestamps are dumb for sure. Unix, baby. Yeah, I don't like it at all. It's so bad. Do you have GMK Carbon? I do not have GMK Carbon. I do not. GMK Carbon's a set I wouldn't mind though. That's a Unix system. I recognize that system. I have never used it other than for this. I asked Dev about his Discord scheduling tool. He said he might consider releasing it. I would fucking love that thing, dude. Technically using a Unix system now? Well, I guess. I don't know. For me, I just feel like there's so many lines of that it looks kind of silly, you know what I mean? I finally got a proper storage for my extra switches. Let's go. Dude, getting good storage is hard to find. I find organizing is half the battle with this hobby sometimes. I don't know if you guys feel the same way. I really, really want to go through a giant cleaning spree and get everything like... You know, sometimes I see on those like Instagram videos and stuff like that, and even YouTube. You know those like cleaning ASMR videos? Man, I really want to go through and do like proper, like the label printers and all that stuff. Like, oh my god, that looks like it would be so much nicer to have. One time I'm like, okay, what if I switch all the storage we have to one single thing to make it more, I don't know, clean looking? Oh my god, dude, good storage costs a lot of money as well. So much organization, yeah. I'm sorry, Dream. You know what? I think tomorrow is a nighttime stream. But maybe I'll move one of the other streams to 1 p.m. this week, just so you guys can have some 1 p.m. goodness. Happy you're here now, though. Thank you, Dream. That's my bad. I didn't realize I didn't switch it to 7 p.m. I bought 2 things of small switch tubs for cleaning, and I was shocked at how many I got. Then the switch gods laughed at me because I needed more. Yeah. Like, what do you guys do with your extra switches, out of curiosity? How do you display / store them? I have one of the Osame stands. For the most part, though, you can kind of see I have like a whole bunch of random single stands. Although that's not a great place for displaying. But just a bunch of random single stands. My extra switches are in a box in my closet. Yeah, I was collecting them at one point, and then eventually I just had to give them all away / just like dump them. Because some of them were just like, I have no idea what they even are. My favorite flavor of ice cream? Guys, I don't want to, listen, I'm gonna tell you guys it, but I don't want to battle in chat, all right? Because I feel like every time we mention a favorite flavor, I think more recently, I think normally on a regular day I would say mint chocolate chip, but dude, more recently I've been liking. I don't exactly know what the term everywhere is, but it's like chocolate with a little bit of vanilla, and then they have like it has like nuts and chunks of chocolate. I think it's called Heavenly Hash here or something, but it's called something different everywhere. Kind of like a Rocky Road, I guess. No mint. I know, not a lot of people like mint. Mint is not everyone's friend, I know. Heavenly Hash here is something else? Wait, what is Heavenly Hash? I thought you're not live today? My bad. I picked up the Teton 78 shortly after your stream. It's already ready to ship. Bennett is godlike with turnaround time. Dude, I think Bennett was amazing. I feel so bad because I sent him back the prototypes and something happened in transit, and I have literally, me and Bennett have been communicating, so I need to ship him back to him on, what was it? Saturday, I went to go pick up, was it Saturday? Saturday or Friday, I went to go pick up stuff, and they're back. They're back to me. I don't even understand how that happened. But yeah, I got them back. The customs said, fuck you. And then they shipped them back. So it's like, what a waste of almost like $70 that was. But yeah, very rare that ever happens, but it sucks because like no one gets their money back in this case. So kind of smooge, but we'll send them back to him. I think that guy's awesome. Would you recommend Mode 65 or Envoy? I think if you want a bit of a lighter press, the Envoy. But if you kind of want something that's a smidge firmer, I don't know. I feel like, you know what? The 65 is kind of the better purchase, I feel. The Envoy is good if you just want something a little brighter sounding as well. The Envoy is a smidge brighter. Meant to ask this last night, but can you explain how you lube Nixies? I think I did mine too light. I do Nixies exactly like the way in my tutorial, like literally to a T, except I do lighter coating of lube. And I only lube the stems. And then for springs, I actually only on request, I stopped oiling my springs. I find I like the springs better when I put 205. So what I do with the 205 is I do the top and the bottom like normal, and then I just run the brush through the springs just to get whatever residual lube is on it. I never want to see any visible part there, but yeah, that's what I do.
Alex's favorite ice cream flavor plain cake.
Never mind. What? I'm sitting here throwing out thank yous and Burn just disses me up, dude. I agree, 205 on spring is best. Yeah, I no longer use oil on any of my personal ones. And then for recent client stuff too, unless they specifically request oil, I don't even bother. And I have so much 105 or 106, whatever it is, lying around. But I know, my bad, guys. I'm surprised no one pinged me, or maybe someone did. I've been doing other things all day today.
Just spent 2 hours on why my report relationship model wasn't working, only to find out there was a blank space in front of every team in one of the tables. I'm definitely ready for keebs and chill.
Oh, dude, yeah. I think it's time to relax. That's like a frustrating problem, right? Fuck that. That's annoying. Usually I check, but I woke up like 3 today. Yeah, and dude, honestly, I'm sorry, guys. I hope it's not too big of a deal, but it is what it is. Yeah, scheduling has been crazy. I think I'm a little overwhelmed by how many keyboards we've had too, that I've just been assuming it's 7 p.m. every day. Sorry though, I do apologize. Ordered the Dune 65, I'm excited. Hell yeah. Alex still 99.9% on time. Most consistent streamer. Hey, I'm streaming like 7 times this week. So I think we're good. I think we make up for it with the amount of streams. Yeah, Crispy, I'm trying to go at a good pace. Good to see you any time of the day. Thank you, dude. Well, today, oddly enough, we have... Okay, I gotta talk about how weird the coincidence with this is. We did the Neo 75. Then we did the TKD 75. And then with the Neo, we did, and this was my choice for the Neo.
Bernsey 140 gifted
Thank you,
a tier
Bird.
1
Love you,
sub
dude.
Technohake.
We did the Neo with diamond switches. What are we building with today? This is a client keyboard. These just happen to line up all together. We're using diamond switches. So I know a lot of people asked about the Sonnet versus the Neo versus the TKD. I think the Sonnet may be the odd one out here, but pretty crazy. Glad to see 275% stabs. Wanted insight, but yeah, dude, we have some great keyboards this week, guys. I don't know, man. I think this week's a good week for keyboards. Plus, I get to spend time with you guys. Why not? That sounds like a sick week. I am here for it. We are going to be streaming. Actually, expect to stream tomorrow night, by the way, guys. I know it's not on the schedule, and this is why I need to update it. Expect something tomorrow. What are we doing tomorrow? Tomorrow, I'm going to be doing... It's called the Fox 65, and we're doing it at 9 p.m. And then the next day, we're doing another board and all that stuff. There's a lot of stuff we're doing. Like I said, every day is a stream day this week. Every fucking day, dude. So now, begs the question, how was your guys' day today? Did everyone have a good day? Did everyone feel good? I think my keyboard command is wrong. We're using the Neo 75 today. I really want to try some W1s, but some $60 GMK keycap deals killed my fun budget. I am this close to ordering another batch of these, another personal batch. I'm just kind of sad. I don't think they sell these particular ones anymore. I think this is the last batch I was managed to secure. But it's fall, switch clothes out time. I actually had a sweater on most of the day, and then I'd say 3 hours ago, I just felt overheated and I need to switch out of the sweater. It's like that's still that kind of weird in between. We haven't even turned on the heater or anything. I'm just like weird. Yeah, dude, it was so fucking nice today. After it rained a little bit, it was so nice. It's been 40 to 50 Fahrenheit this week, and our heat isn't on yet. I'm cold. Oh, do you have the switchover thing, Avo? Yeah, that's the other thing that sucks. Some places have switchovers, and they decide when the switchovers happen. Anyone else locked into light mode for Shop app? I think I am, yeah. I don't think there is a dark mode for me. I had an amazing day. The boys gathered to play games. Haven't had that much fun in a while. Dude! That makes me happy to hear that, bro. Also, by the way, for all the Canadians, happy Thanksgiving. Quick shout out to the Discord for helping me figure out why my Sonnet wasn't as flexy as I would have expected. It was all down using the standoffs. Removed the screws and it was so much better. Hell yeah, dude. Sometimes that's literally all it is. Alright, I want to open up the box for the Sonnet. I don't want to wait too long to start. Oh, did I just knock my camera a bit? How was your Thanksgiving? Okay, so I didn't really do any family stuff this year because we did it last week. This week here has been, or I guess this year for Thanksgiving, I guess today anyways, we actually kind of changed our plans a little bit. We did, we had some friends over just briefly to carve some pumpkins. That was literally, and then me and my girlfriend just made dinner and we just had dinner together. That was it. We didn't really do anything. Like it was a very basic day. It was fun though. And then I worked all morning. So that was pretty much it. I got up early to start work. And that was really all my day. We carved pumpkins this weekend at my place. It was so much fun. Yeah, I've never carved pumpkins this early. So I'm unsure how long they're gonna last. I don't know if anyone has experience with that. I usually carve them, a few days before Halloween? If I even do them, but it was kind of easy to carve this year because, well, it was an easy decision because the pumpkins were only $1.99 or something. So it was kind of like a no-brainer. I was like, hell yeah, this sounds like a fun little project. I'm looking forward to Halloween. I'm going to turn off the lights and not answer the door. Just play some video games. Easy peasy. That's it. Nothing else, dude. Oh, I need to do that. Carve a pumpkin of your Alexotos logo. That'd be fun for the stream. I would actually do that for the stream. How's it different from any other night? Yeah, I know. Except this night here, you're telling yourself, fuck this, I'm not doing it. What's easier, carving a pumpkin or building a keyboard? Building a keyboard. It's just more expensive to build a keyboard. It's just less mess to build a keyboard. Victoria, thank you so much. Tyrannosaurus. God, I'm never gonna live that one down. Never ever. Made some homemade pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie sounds so good. I haven't had that in years. I would actually love some pumpkin pie right now. I had my one pumpkin spice latte thing for the year and I think I'm good. I can only handle so many of those. I feel like they are a bit too sweet for me. So it's like one and done. You have it and then that's it. My cousin wants a key. He just built one of your Sonnet collabs and loves it. Oh, so now he wants one too? He wants the same thing? That's pretty cool though. Solderable. So this is a client build. This is, I like doing these lately. I originally, to be completely transparent with you guys, I actually really was thrown for a loop when people were asking me to source parts for them and whatnot. But I feel like now I kind of have the whole system on how to do that for people on lock. So we're doing a cream top with a polycarbonate bottom. Love the polycarb Sonnet bottoms. It's been quite nice because I'm able to kind of, if people aren't wanting very specific things that are not available, obviously, it's kind of cool because I can source everything for them. And then I feel like lately we've been having some really, well, I've been having some people who have been very grateful and just like loving the stuff that I've been able to kind of source. Mind you, again, you might maybe hear it's just like, oh, they're just mode boards, but like, for a lot of people here, it's like they don't even kind of dabble in boards themselves. And everyone's been so happy with the results for all this, and it's been actually very rewarding. Can we do a Toronto attraction tier list? Is there a list for that, Beldoink? I'd do that. I feel like only like a handful of people here would know what that is. I was thinking about getting white with polycarb bottom. If you go polycarbonate bottom, the nice thing is you can pick whatever you want for a weight, and I feel like it sounds good. That's why I think the polycarbonate bottom is like high-key a really nice choice. I'm sad they're taking the Science Center away. Honestly, same. It's such a dumb choice to take that thing away. I feel like, not for nothing, I do feel like Toronto is just getting more boring and boring by the fucking minute. Do you peruse Discord or RMM when sourcing boards? Only one time have I ever done that, and it blew up in my face, basically. The client was not upset. I was also not terribly upset. I think I was more upset on behalf of the client. We got something from Mech Market. They sent pictures, and it ended up coming a smidge damaged. We still did the board for the client. We did it off stream, but it's just like, I don't think I want to take that chance for people. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's just setting yourself up for disappointment in a lot of ways. So ultimately, I don't think I'd do that again. 2, 4, okay. Perfect. No, it was very clearly damaged by the person who sent it over. Very clearly. Like, it wasn't in a spot that possibly could get damaged via shipping. So, the thing about keyboards, especially the aftermarket, is I've definitely seen and I've encountered a few times, and it's not all the time, it's very rare, but there's people who kind of, they're kind of bad people when it comes to that, you know what I mean? They're kind of, just a smidge scummy, you know? Currently lubing Milky Yellows. What's your spring recommendation? I personally love TX55 long. So nice.
I was at the train station coming back home when your stream started. Went to treat myself a Chick-fil-A meal from my credit card. Thank you for the suggestion, Alex, and I will use my card responsibly.
Hell yeah, love that, Zany. We love financial responsibility, bro. And I hope you enjoyed your meal, dude. Matthew, yeah, I don't... If it's like any type of question, I'm happy to answer as long as it's appropriate, I guess. But I'm always here to answer. If I don't answer right away, I eventually will. I just hate the Discord DM management system. So, hi Alex, I'm new here. Can I ask when this passion became a job after how much time? So, I feel like I'm going to answer this, and I think timing also played a big part of this too, CA. Is it Cabal? I don't know how to pronounce your username, I apologize. The big thing is I started doing streaming just before COVID, and then COVID hit, and because a lot of people were home, I was very, like, I was dealt a very lucky hand, and a lot of people were bored at home watching keyboard streams and wanted keyboards. At the time, also, there just wasn't a lot of people streaming keyboards. It was like me, Marcia, Teja, and a few others. Like, there wasn't a crap ton, less than 10 people. And I was very fortunate that some people found what I did enjoyable, and I kind of got my foot in the door there, so to speak, before other people started streaming, which may have helped me. I don't know. Ultimately, in the long run, I do believe that, like, you kind of have to take advantage of the hand that you're given and, you know, treat it with respect and whatnot. But I would say that including that time and also considering that, I would say that this actually became a job for me when I started working for Novel Keys. So I would say about 3 years into doing all of this stuff, if I didn't have that job doing stuff with Novel Keys, this would not be a job that I could pay bills with. That is the answer, and it's probably not one I don't know if you're like you wanted to look at doing streaming for a job, but it is kind of tough, and you kind of have to understand like the revenue ways, the revenue sources of streaming, I guess. But man, it is, for a lot of people, including, I mean, even me, if I didn't have Novel Keys in the picture, this job would be incredibly stressful and time consuming. Kenside plate plus switch combo for my Kohaku. What are your favorite? Oh, is it the Kohaku wit? Is that the one we're talking about here? Little fishy? Dude, you already know what I'm going to say. I'm going to tell you to go with cherry switches for that. I think cherry switches on the Kohaku are lovely. You know what you could also do? You could just go Gateron Cap V2s. Golden yellow Gateron caps. I always love me some Gateron cap switches. But I hope that answered your question, by the way, Cabal. I hope it did. Did you take the example product picks for Novel Keys? No, actually Riley does that. Riley's, I guess, has a setup for that. If Riley ever wants to stop doing it, I am more than willing to do it for him, but I think Riley just has a setup that works and he wants to keep them all the same. Honestly, believe it or not, once you get a good little setup for taking photos, there's not really much you have to do. It's kind of that initial investment of time. Can you rank mode boards by personal preference? Yeah, dude, number one, on top, Sonnet. I've always said this. Sonnet is the best board they have. And it got better with their 1.5 release of it. Number two board, 65, the new one. The new 65 I think is really nice. I'm going to mix the 65 alongside the Encore because they both have the same internals and kind of structure. So I would say Encore / 65. Number three, I really like their Envoy. Number four, I would go OG mode 65. Number 5, the tempo. Number 6, I would start looking at something like the OG mode 80. And then in last place, the loop. The loop, only reason I don't like the loop as much is because I think the design is a bit too rounded for my personal taste. So it just wasn't really my cup of tea. Even the new 75 options, there's still something about the Sonnet that I like more. Might be the accent. I mean, yeah, you express yourself a little bit more with the accent piece. It definitely makes sense. Alex's list is the exact same as mine. Oh, for real? Yeah, the Sonnet is still their best board. Hands down. The pepperoni feet really tilted me. Yeah, I mean, you know, I applaud them for doing something different. Because that is how you make cool things. But at the end of the day, meh. What monitor am I using? I am using the Mac Studio monitor. You just can't see what's on the screen because the polarizing filter. I don't know how. I guess it shifted while I was sleeping. Normally you can see what's on my screen. There's not really much on my screen. It's just Twitch stuff. I've heard the older mode boards are a bit thuddy. They're definitely deeper sounding. They're not as clacky, if you want to call it that. Should I get the same one? Oh, okay, dude, hold on. My answer to that, if you're using a Mac and you have, because like this isn't the cheapest monitor. I got this thankfully on a discount. It was only like 15% off, but hey, 15% is 15%. I will say, the way I can justify this, I love this monitor. Just as a personal thing here, the way I can justify this is the speakers on this monitor are fantastic. It also has a webcam built into it, but I didn't have to go and spend $300-400 on speakers. So I just kind of had to bundle the price of the speakers into the monitor at that point there. The display's amazing. I mean, mind you, it is 60 hertz, which kind of sucks. I love this thing, dude. The color is out of this world. I love the fact that it's glossy because I don't have the nano coating on it, whatever. It's just the glass. The construction of it's really good. It's nice looking. I fucking love this thing, dude. The 5K in Retina, I mean, yes, it's something crazy too, but I know you can get 5K on other monitors, but I think there's just a lot of stuff with this that just make a lot of sense, and I just love it. I think it's a fantastic monitor. I was a little nervous buying it at first because I don't know, it's a lot of money and you want to like it. And I'm like, am I not going to like this because like the refresh? No, dude. I don't even think about the 140 hertz. Because I don't use this as a gaming computer, and I do play some light games on the back sometimes when I'm bored, and it doesn't even affect me none. But it is a gorgeous monitor. I fucking love it. Yeah, I mean, you can always just try it and then return it if you hate it, but the speakers are big for me because I play a lot of music when I'm working, and the speakers were huge because if they didn't have good speakers, I probably wouldn't have liked it as much. It is so nice, though. Ooh. Can't go back to 60? I thought the same thing. Turns out, I can go back to 60 if the display looks that good everywhere else. There are some, Rusty, there are some like really weird brands that do these kind of things. But I don't know if I trust them. But yeah, there are some weird off-brands. I think BenQ has a 5K one too, I think. Where's my dielectric grease today? 120 hertz on a regular laptop screen? I mean, I'm just waiting at this point here for Apple to create another Mac Studio with better specs. I would run out and go buy that in a heartbeat. Like, that is one thing I don't mind spending some money on right now. I would buy that in a literal heartbeat, dude. But we shall see. I don't know if that's ever in the game, the plan for Apple here to do something like that. We shall see. Monitors in general kind of scare me lately, though. There are so many monitors with so much different tech. It is like almost infuriating to look at sometimes. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but my monitor that I had on I had this Windows computer monitor forever, though. Finally died. I ended up not buying a new one. I just took one of, well, not that I took. I was given one of my girlfriend's monitors because she didn't want all 2 or 3 of hers, whatever it was. And she was kind of downsizing that as well. So I just took one of hers, and it saved us, a few $100. But some of the monitors for Windows are just insane, dude. Are those keys without Mac OS compatibility cause any issues? No, I just rebind some stuff. My normal thing is I rebind this to what's, I guess, Windows for, the Windows computer. So this would be left Win, left Alt, left Control. And then this I sometimes bind to something completely different as well, but the caps lock I never use. So sometimes I'll do this as like left Alt and this is like whatever option or whatever it is. But I haven't had any big issues nor like setbacks. It's pretty easy. No, caps lock is on Mac. I just never use it. Do you guys use caps lock? I think I've asked you guys this once before. Who actually uses the caps lock button? I never use it. Oh, never mind. People use it. Caps lock is banned in my household. That's fair. So I was about the next few boards I wanted to get. So I was thinking about getting a Mode 65 with black top and brass bottom, with copper bottom. Or a PC top with copper bottom. I really think you'd like the PC top with copper bottom. I don't have any suggestions for you because it's all personal preference, but I think the PC top is really pretty. So I would personally pick a PC top. I mapped it to function immediately. Yeah, I normally take it off, by the way. I normally take off caps lock entirely. I don't really use it. I love my Envoy, but my Sonnet is chef's kiss. Yeah, Sonnet's beautiful. Sonnet in Mode 65. Ordered to salvation with my first soldered PCB. Hopefully will go well. You have quite a few VODs on it, so I'll check them out. Dude, I hope it goes well too. If you have any questions, always feel free to ask us here. Oh, I think the heat's kicking in. I actually don't want the heat to kick in though. Oh, this is actually a damaged housing. This housing is missing a piece of plastic. I will have to let Mode know that. I think this is the second time I've ever seen this on the Mode stabs. Hold on, let me turn off the... Wait, where's my phone? I actually had to install a new... What's it called? Thermostat thing. Because it's already really hot in here. I don't know why it's kicking on. Our other one just died immediately. So we had to install one. Have you been using the Sora V2? I only use the Sora V2. I switched completely. Switched it almost immediately, actually. Dude, Sora V2 is so good. I do like it a little bit better than the Lamzu. I'm waiting for Elkwan to pop on right now and be like, how? But yeah, I'm using that pretty much exclusively. Lamzu sometimes, only because I do like the sapphire skates I have for it. I think those are my favorite skates ever. I want to order different skates for my Sora, but I am not going to lie, I also don't feel like spending $50 in shipping for some of these skates. So most likely just going to avoid for now. There's Elk1. I told you the Sora V2 is goated. It's so good, dude. I bought a second one to use the PCB and 3D printed fingertip mouse mod. The only way 20... Damn, 20 grand... 20... Wait. 20 grams? That's so crazy. I want to try one of the Beast X mice, but I also don't want to get into mice in that way. I don't want to have a collection of mice, guys. I think I'm good at having... I have 3 mice right now. Technically 4. I'm not including this one here. I have the Logitech super light, which that's my least favorite right now, believe it or not. I have the Lam Zoom. I have the Sora. I just have stock skates for the Sora. Oh, which ones do I want? I don't know, Elk1. I was looking at those really, I think they're considered the harder PTFE ones. So I'm considering getting that one there. And then I have I have actually one more mouse after this. I was given the Razer mouse to try out. And then I also have one of the Asus mouses that I got. What's wrong with the mouse collection? Nothing. I just don't want to have another collection, Elk1. Let me be real with you, dude. I don't know where the hell I'd put it. The place we're in right now is not very big. I'm already struggling with the keyboards. I don't think I've ever had that big of a place to live in, like other than when I was with my family. But like, I don't have room, dude. I know mice aren't even that big, but like realistically, I don't have the room. I don't even have the drawer, if that matters. It's just impossible right now, dude. Like, there's no way I'm fitting another hobby somewhere. I barely have room for my cameras. Yes, we're building a Constance on the 21st. I followed you on Twitter with the walls covered in... Oh, dude, hell no. I'm not doing that. Ain't no way, bro. 8 mice and counting, and I still have to search for the to search one once in a while. What's your favorite one so far, enthusiast? I do, Alquan. I actually really want to see what you have now. I know you have a few, right? Like when I say a few, I mean like a good few. Carve a little hole in the bottom of a wall and store the mice in there. Every cartoon I've watched has told me that's where mice live. That would be so funny, actually, if someone was that into collecting and... Oh, God. Hold on. I'm getting DMs from people now. Okay. I actually like the way you have your mice stored. What is that you're storing it with? It's like a little cute carrying case. Let me see Elquan's. Oh, Elquan, dude. You know what? You know what's crazy? Elquan's one of the guys who keeps all the boxes. Elquan is a box collector too, which I love, by the way. I can't do the boxes because I want to keep boxes, by the way. I love keeping boxes. I don't know why. It's in my blood, but I just have no room. So I'm really jealous right now. I have all the boxes too, by the way. You guys are so lucky. How do you guys have room to keep boxes? Oh my God. The only box I have kept in existence of anything is the box to my Leica camera and the box to my Hasselblad camera. That is it. Only because the boxes are really nice for those. And even those, I am not kidding you guys. I was looking at the Hasselblad boxes yesterday and I was like, I should throw these away. I should recycle them. I have no room for these. Computer case boxes is nice for temporary... Oh, dude, I don't have a garage or anything, right? So, like, that would be nice to keep. So nice.
Every time I drink milk, I remember my roommate who used to put powdered milk in his milk so he could drink, and I quote, more milk per milk.
That sounds disgusting. Kind of big brain, to be honest. That sounds so rich and just like... Is that a... Can you do that? I sadly did this as a child. Does that taste like milk? Or what happens to the taste afterwards? Hold on. I want to actually try this one day just to see what it tastes like. He needs some milk. To kind of a noob for cameras, what's so much better about Leica to make the price tag more worth it? Literally zero things are better about the Leica camera. I am not even gonna sit here and tell you like you get the cool like there's zero things better. It's a collector's item. Let's keep it a buck. It's a fucking collector's item. It is a piece of camera history. It's a brand, anyways, that has history in the space. In my humble opinion, you would buy Leica or these type of like the Leica brand if you want to go with something that has that heritage. There is some good lens choices for Leica, but I feel like not for nothing, I've owned almost every brand except for Canon. Every brand has their lenses that work real well, that people will swear up, down, left, and right to. I don't think there's anything inherently special. I will say, though, if you go with a rangefinder camera or just any sort of manual camera, there is, I'd say, an added... there is like this added thing of like slowing down, you know, not just firing off a bunch of random photos. And I feel like it has helped me, you know, in that sense. But I am someone who has been into cameras all my life. So I think for me, the purchase when I made that, like that was like my dream camera. It was mainly because of the history behind it. And that's really it. I still use it. It's a great camera. It does what it does really well. But there are times, like, I wear glasses, and there are times where sometimes I'm just like, fuck it, I just wish I had autofocus on me right now. Like, there are days I just want to rapid fire the camera. But yeah, I wouldn't say there's any, like, I wouldn't recommend the camera. I'm not going to tell you guys to go buy it. I think it's a waste of money. Unless you want something heritage related or something that has like a bit of history. It is a giant waste of money, though. If you collect things, though, not a waste of money. In my opinion, the best camera system that I think anyone can get right these days, if you want autofocus and you need to fire things off quickly, it is 100% going to be a Sony. If you want to take photos of family and friends with some, you know, and you don't feel like editing things and you hate that kind of part of photography, Fuji. Canon, a little bit too. Canon has some good colors out of the camera. I'm not going to say anything about the new Nikon systems because I haven't explored them. And then the only thing I can say out of experience now is if you're in the studio, you can go with tons of different cameras. I will admit though, I don't think I've had an experience with a studio camera quite like the medium format systems. So I would personally pick a medium format system for studio work. What constants? I got the silver and a patinaed brass weight. I've been loving my GFX kit. Really like the workflow in Capture One. Yeah. XT5, you know, the GFX system. GFX is great. I liked when I was on the Fuji medium format. I've recently switched to same sensor, different brand. But no, it was a great system. The stone patina, yeah. Sony's are really nice, but can we talk about how bad the OS is for cameras? Okay, Artie, listen, I am telling you right now, I am not, guys, don't do this to me. I know it's going to be Avo or Adam. I'm not trying to flex or anything. I'm going to show you guys what good OS looks like. This has literally been my favorite operating system for a camera to date. It's the Hasselblad camera system. It is literally this. This is the menus. That's it. There's nothing you can do with this. Mind you, because there's no video. But this is the easiest camera system I've ever used. Everything's over here. If you want white balance, you can change white balance. It is like the nicest one ever. And then the nice thing about this too is I have it on a leveling system right now because it has like built-in levels. All right. Then the cool thing about this, you can switch to manual mode and watch what happens to the UI when you switch to manual mode. And then it basically gives you like a trigger to show you how much you have to focus to go into manual mode. So it gives you a manual mode assist. And it's just flipping this up and down, basically. It's the best one. Like, the best menu system I've ever used. But it's so nice. The only other nicer system I will admit, Fuji's, I feel like is pretty decent. Past that, I don't know nothing about how Nikon was or is. I know Nikon was okay. Sony is fucking atrocious, dude. Sony has to be the worst menu system I have ever seen in the existence of menu systems for cameras. And then the other one that's actually surprisingly easy is the Ricoh. The Ricoh I really enjoyed using as well. I low-key kind of regret selling that camera. I am not gonna lie. If you guys want to, dude, if you guys want a solid travel camera, get a Ricoh. Dude, thank you, Lucidity. How are you doing today, man? What you guys do on stream today? Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Hope everyone's doing super well. The new Sony menu is much better, but it's only because they set the bar. Oh yeah, dude. I've seen the new Sony menu. I don't think it's very good still. I think it's definitely a little bit better, but it's still like, God, Sony is just addicted to terrible menu systems. They really are. I swear by my GR3 or GR2, dude, the GR3 is even better. And I just think the Ricoh system is amazing. If you guys are looking for a really good travel camera, get a Ricoh. It doesn't cost much. It's really, I think, better than the Fuji system when it comes to just traveling. It's just smaller, right? Like, it just fits in your pocket. And also, I think it's literally half the price of what the Fuji system is. This is now a camera stream. You guys know I love cameras. I love keyboards and I also love cameras. I don't get to talk about cameras as much as I would love to talk about cameras. But first time watching, shout out Alex. What's up, Joey? How you doing, man? Got to shooting wedding with an A7 IV and it took me fucking forever to figure out the menu. Dude, it's so bad. It's literally the worst camera menu I've ever seen. The only experience I've had with a Hasselblad was OnePlus Open Phone. Oh, yeah, the Hasselblad glass or whatever they put inside that. But there is a photography channel. Believe it or not, a lot of people shoot film, which is crazy. What's the camera model? Which one? The Ricoh? The Ricoh is the GR3. Or you can get the GR3X. And I think there's another one that just came out for Ricoh, or they're planning on releasing some other Ricoh camera. Is the Hasselblad of the back of the weight of the... Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even put two and two together with that particular board. Like, I didn't really read into it. Because I've only ever built it for clients. When I learned that, I was like, fuck. But I ended up entering for the raffle and I didn't win. So nice. It's such a nice looking board. Oh, the one I showed moments ago, that is a Hasselblad X2D. It's a studio camera. I have basically sold, got rid of, liquidated every single camera system I have ever owned with the exception of the stream cameras to buy that thing. We're talking about, how long have I been shooting cameras? About 15 years of collecting cameras. No, not the Leica. The Leica that was something I've been saving up for a long time in my life. That was like my gift to me. But the Hasselblad actually was just me trading in things. It was 15 years of collecting cameras to trade in for that thing. I will say though, and this is a really important lesson that I've, in a way it's kind of a tough lesson to learn too, but there was some really dumb purchases I made over the years when it came to camera parts and just camera gear. For example, like I had a really big telephoto lens that I spent a lot of money on back in the day because I really wanted to dabble in wildlife photography. Guys, I did that one time and it was such a waste of money. I was like, I think 22 when I bought that lens, but... And there were some lenses that I bought where they were, you know, they were just cheap lenses, and then I ended up buying the more expensive version of it, which were all also a waste of money. You're doing a Sonnet with Diamond Avalon build. I remember you did one with a CF plate. You know what's crazy that you mentioned, Far? The client that wanted this done linked me that old video, was like, I want this exact kind of style of board. So we're doing the exact same thing. Same plate, same switches, same everything. Wildlife photography is my favorite. Something about being in nature, just hanging around, is so nice. When I did it the one time, it was amazing. I really enjoyed it. I fucking loved it. However, I just don't have the luxury of going all the time to go do that. So it just became, you know, something collecting dust in a closet, which was kind of sad in a lot of ways. But I mean, it is what it is. Another lens. Dude, you know what else I bought? I hate to go into like the regret part, but I feel like this is part of, you know, the unfortunate process, which is camera stuff sometimes. When I was younger, I also thought that I really needed like a 12 millimeter lens. So I remember I think I worked at like the Adidas at the time or something like that. I don't know. It was a long time ago. And I saved up like 8 paychecks. I'm talking like 100% of these paychecks. And it was so expensive, this lens. And I never used it. Like, I never brought it outside because I remember buying it. It was final sale. I put it on my camera and I hated the look of it. In the store, it looked great. But when I got home, I'm like, dude, I fucking hate this. And I just remember being like, why did I do this? And this is when I was kind of like starting with like a really bad habit. It's sort of fisheye, but not quite. It was like just bad habits I was kind of indulging myself into. And I'm just like, why am I doing this? And then when I look back at it, and I still had that lens and I actually got rid of it, it actually held a lot of value because it was a very special lens, very specialty lens for my Nikon camera. But yeah, I just never fucking used it. A question, I never use my keys for work or typing. I just use it to play Dota. I think being in the hobby is useless because I can really enjoy the sound while gaming. Thoughts, please? I love building boards. Joey, here's my answer to that. I'm not a typist either. I answer some emails. I'll write to some friends. I don't have a job anymore, which requires me to type in paragraphs of stuff. And 99% of the time, even when I do like articles and I have a lot of written stuff, I have my headphones on listening to music. It's not, I think part of the enjoyment is going to be different for a lot of people when it comes to keyboards. And I think that's everything in life, even when it comes to cameras and like whatever other hobbies you're in, cars, whatever. There's going to be different aspects and different facets in which you can be interested in. Believe it or not, I use a lot of my boards for playing video games as well. And sometimes it's 4 buttons I'm clicking. Right? So like it doesn't, to me, and again, you're going to have your own beliefs and stuff too. But for me, I wouldn't say you can't or shouldn't enjoy them. If you do find yourself being like, hey, I feel like I'm being wasteful right now, dude, 100%. If that's where your brain is at right now, listen to yourself. But if you're kind of looking maybe for a second opinion, I don't think you're being wasteful. If you're enjoying the process of building them, that's all that matters. But that's it. Like that's at the end of the day, it's what you feel like you're doing with your time. But I appreciate you even, sharing that with us, man. Alex Baby is a dual fingies typing extra. Yeah, dude, I T-Rex type. Dude, it does count. It does count. Alrighty. I'm excited. I haven't used Diamond Avalon switches in a while. Now, unfortunately, I had to get these from a friend who was willing to let me buy them off of him for this client, because I couldn't find these brand new anywhere. Well, these were brand new, but I think there was only like 86 of these or 87 or something in the package. I lubed them. They don't take films, and the spring was fantastic on these, so I just left the spring. But I am hoping I have just enough. If not, I think I have a few of them in my Kaze that I can get rid of for this client. I don't know why they're more expensive. It might be maybe a particular material they used in these, but I don't know why these ones here are more expensive. But I couldn't find any. Like I don't know why. At the time that I was sourcing them, no one had them, so I don't know if they're in stock somewhere. Would you recommend a full PC Sonnet? Absolutely. I actually have one that I picked up that I need to build because I don't have time for my personal builds. But I did get a full PC Sonnet that I really, really want to put together. There's something about these switches with carbon fiber plates that I think look fantastic. Keeb Enjoyer, what's up, Five? How you doing, man? Is it Tor or is it? How do you pronounce your name? How do you want us to pronounce it? Five? Is Five just okay? The Avalons have a bit of a scratch. To me, they sound pretty much in line with the other ones. Soar, that would make sense. I don't know why I cannot read today. What's up, Soar? If you ever do a Minecraft theme build, yeah, we could do these. By the way, Adam. Adam, how are you doing today, Adam? Are you doing well? How's life? What's up, Mel? Mel, how you doing? Do you know of an app that would bring back functionality for the Mac Fro command on a custom keyboard? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't. Interesting question. Now I want to explore that. I don't have an answer to that, but that's I don't think. No, these just function as F keys right now. They don't do anything. I think you need some sort of special key for that. Yeah, the plate is a carbon fiber, so like it looks really cool with the diamond switches on it. It looks pretty neat. It'll look cooler from like the side too, I bet. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that neat? That's not something you would accomplish with QMK or VIA. Yeah, I think that's why maybe Rusty said an app. Oh, I really want to look into that. I think macOS can be customized for Fro. I'm not too positive. I've never actually used many of the F keys, even on when I had like the Mac computer keyboard. I never really used them. So I guess for me it was never a big deal. But I would be curious to see. Carbon fiber. Oh yeah. And then the other thing we're doing with today's build is we're putting GMK art, I believe, on it. CF plate was a bit too stiff for me. What Sonnet do you have? OG Sonnet, or do you have new 1.5 Sonnet? The Fro on a Mac computer does a whole bunch of things like brightness, stuff like that. It's sealed, so we're gonna be doing some betting today. OG Sonnet was a bit stiffer. I will admit the same combo with the new Sonnet should be a lot spongier. Pringles were designed using a hyperbolic, how do you pronounce that word? Paraboloid formula to make them stack properly in the packaging, and still they are always broken. I believe they modified their flavor. Oh, dude, 99% positive. Pringles changed the way their Pringles chips taste, and they fucking suck now. I used to be the biggest Pringles fan in the world. Like, that was my go-to chip. Now I cannot touch them. They taste like garbage. I don't know what happened to them. Even the original flavor can't say... No, dude, they're all bad now. It just doesn't have that same flavor as it once had. Like, it tastes way different. I bought an alpha batch, I believe. I disagree. No, dude. I don't know. How do you guys feel? Do you guys feel in the last, like, 5-6 years, or whatever, do you guys think that Pringles used to be really good and recently they're kind of bad now? I don't know. I think they're terrible now, dude. They suck now. They're less salty now. Maybe that's what it is too. They're definitely less salt, but not as good. Never was a Pringles fan. They're fine. They used to be way better though. They were never great. I don't know why. I also, like, a lot of people used to say they were never great. I was a big fan of them. But I don't know what happened to them. They suck now. I agree to a certain extent, but then again, I don't think they're a real potato. No, they're definitely not a real potato chip. They're a potato flavored, or they're flavored potato chip or something. I don't know. Nostalgia? No, okay, Adam. The reason why I'm going to tell you this is not nostalgia is because I never had a break from buying Pringles. Like, it's just one day I bought a pack and I'm like, why do these suck now? And they just started sucking. Like, they just started being terrible. But yeah, nowadays, like, my go-to chip is just... Well, my favorite chip right now, I have to admit, isn't actually an Originals chip. It's those honey butter chips. Those slap. I love those. I could eat those things, like, as a meal. But I think past that, my favorite chip is going to be just... I like this brand called... Oh my god, I cannot remember the brand. It's that Canadian brand that has like a black bag and white font. Probably not helpful. I don't buy them much because they unfortunately went through a price gouging... No, not Kettle. Oh shoot. Why am I struggling with this right now? Not Duracell. Adam thinks I eat batteries, dude. No, they recently went through this thing where they went from like $2.99 a bag, and then suddenly overnight they were like $4.99 a bag. So I stopped buying them, but they're really good when I do catch them on sale. I'll pick them up. Lithium-ion batteries. That's what Adam eats, 110%, dude. Adam is actually the person who eats batteries, not me. Sorry, guys. Red Rock Deli? No, oh god. I'll find out later and tell you guys. And then, the other potato chip that is 100% anything from this brand called Burt's. Burt's makes some sick potato chips. My favorite flavor from them, which unfortunately they don't sell here in Canada anymore, which bothers the crap out of me, is their Burt's Guinness potato chips. I think those are even better than the honey butter chips. My mouth is watering right now. Those are 100% the best chips I've ever had in my entire existence. I simp for those chips. I go crazy for Burt's Guinness. Burt's Lipscott? I think it's Burt's, right? Is it not Burt's? Hold on, let me look it up. I need to look this up now. Burt's, Guinness. Yeah, it's Burt's. I think Burt's is a brand from the UK, is it? Or Britain? I have no idea. Pack of 20 for $68. I think these are the small bags though, Rusty. Like, these aren't even big bags. These are 40-gram bags. That's the crazy thing about that, you know? And there's a $16 delivery fee. It's the Amazon hustle price. It's the drop shipper special. It is the look, I run a business drop shipper special that they scam you with. No Prime. They don't even accept Amazon Prime. Alex is I am a Sonnet. Whatever, my bad. Keeps, cameras, chips, financial responsibility. What doesn't this stream have? This stream doesn't have... I don't know. I'm trying to think. There's a lot of dumb jokes we could probably make. I love the look of these switches. What's the sound profile of them? They're kind of unique, actually. They're actually quite cool. They are like a bit more of a louder top out sound and a bit more of a deeper bottom out. So it kind of has this like really fun balance. The new Sonnet is definitely a lot more like bouncy or spongier. I think I used spongier before. I don't know why I used spongier. It's not a word I normally use, but Yeah, it's definitely a lot bouncier and a bit softer. Homemade crisps. I did a long time ago when I was with my parents. I did it a few times where we had homemade ones where I like helped my parents with that. But, dude, homemade stuff kind of slaps when it comes to potato chips as well. Were you trying to think of Dutch Crunch? No. Oh my goodness. I need to look this up. What's the potato chip name? I think it starts with an H. Why am I blanking on this? Any other Canadians in chat? But Dutch, are you thinking like old Dutch ants? Hard bite, that's what I'm thinking of. Hard bite chips. Thank you, Rusty. Rusty has this unlocked, dude. Rusty knows me. These switches cause me keycap problems? Believe it or not, no. If anything, I would say, like, in a lot of ways, they might even solve them. Because they're kind of uniform the whole way around instead of being, like, bumped on one side and really low on the other. What's this, Zany? Hardbite is such a good sandwich. Oh my god, Zany. This is cursed, dude. That is so cursed. Hardbite's really good. I just refuse to spend, like... What is your guys' limit for potato chips right now? This is a very serious conversation. I was able to order 2 studio displays for monitors. Let me know how that is, Lucky. Because I don't know. I can never go back to 2 monitors. I don't like the look of it anymore. But maybe if it's 2 really nice monitors, I'd concede. But I would love to see a picture when you're done setting that up. What's your limit? Yeah, okay, back to my other thought. The reason why I say limit, hear me out, guys. Potato chips recently. They're kind of highway robbery. I'm not, dude, I am dead set on this. Like, I don't know why I'm so passionate about this particular topic. I don't know when this happened, but I feel like this was overnight. I remember going into the store one day, and I eat potato chips a lot, an unhealthy amount of potato chips. So this isn't, again, like I just happened to see the price change. No, dude. One day I went in, and I was able to buy my potato chips on sale for like $1.99. The next day I go in, and all the potato chips are suddenly like regular price, $5.99, and they never go on sale. And if they do, it's $4.99 on sale or $3.99. So I don't know when this fucking happened, but it is a crazy, crazy thing, and I refuse to buy full price potato chips. $5.99 for like a bag of Ruffles? And then I took a photo of this, so I have physical proof. Who's Ruffles by again? Is it Lay's? Is it Frito-Lay's? Is Ruffles owned by Lay's, or is Ruffles his own thing? I don't remember now. But, dude, I think it was the brand that owns Ruffles. I don't know who thought of this, but one day I remember walking into Loblaws or one of the stores, and I see, I think they were considered organic. They were organic, like healthy, like, it was called Simply. And it was supposed to be better ingredients for your potato chips. So nice. What's up,
Alex?
Seafoam?
It's been a while since my last stream viewing.
So weird seeing you here. We're literally copying your build today. This is literally your build. I was thinking of you today, Seafoam. But they're called Simply. Simply Bullshit? Yeah, they are Simply Bullshit. They're the same old Ruffles, and the bag was $10.99. I remember looking at that thing, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? No one bought them. Because who's going to buy a bag of potato chips for $10.99? They all went on clearance because nobody bought them. No, $10.99 CAD. I know it's like, what, $3 American. But they all went on clearance, and then I bought them on clearance. About one pack, because it was like $2.99 or something on clearance. They taste exactly the same. I think they've gone down in price now a little bit. How does $10.99 check? Dude, I don't know. That's like $8 US. Would you guys spend $8 US on a bag of chips? This is the Sonnet like mine. Yeah, I think I messaged you about it. But yeah, I was thinking about you earlier today. I'm not going to lie. Dude, fuck no, right? That's high, that's insanity. But nowadays, I will only buy chips. Like, we only buy chips when they're on sale. I think it's maybe one time when we were really craving. We're like, fuck it, they're not on sale. We want them tonight. Fuck it.
Potato chips in India costs 33 cents CAD. And I bought twice here in US for $1.39.
You're just making me jealous right now, Zany. I wish potato chips were that cheap. I'd have them every single day. But right now, I have to pace myself. Oh, nice. I just did exactly the right amount of switches. Perfect. Maybe once if I really want to try it, but that's crazy. Yeah, it's wild, right? 10.99, I'll go to a cafe and ask for fried on-the-spot chips. Honestly, true. This is going to be solid. I'm hoping so. Because for yours, Kyle, Seafoam, we did the OG Sonnet, right? Not the new Sonnet. So I'm curious to see if it's going to change up the sound profile a little bit. I really want to go find that picture of the chips later. Maybe we'll do that as we're soldering or something. I really want to show you. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Can you guys give me like 3 seconds or 3 minutes to just skim through? I might not find it, but I want to skim through if I can find that picture. I just need to remember when I took this photo because it's been a while. What store was it at? We all here all night? Hell yeah, dude. Love you guys for that. Was this it? No, that's when I saw the Uncrustables that Timo was talked about. And the Uncrustables package here was like $15 for a pack of Uncrustables. Which I also thought was crazy. That's not it. No, it was a picture of the price tag for the chips. Is this it? No, that's not it. Luckily, I actually don't take a lot of photos, so this shouldn't take that long if I ended up saving the photo. I'm not really one to take photos with my phone. Very rare that I pull it out to take pics. Uncrustables are... Oh man, I wish I had someone here to explain to me what Uncrustables were again. They're what?
Boney Yatoni gifted a tier 1 sub to Julian_C.
Thank you, Boney. Love you, dude. I hope you're having a good one today, man. They're like, Oh, I found the photo. Okay, not $10.99, sorry. $9.99. Guys, look at this. $9.99 for a bag of chips. I knew when I saw that, I was like, "That's dumb as fuck, dude." That's gross. That's crazy.
Hope you're having a great day, Alex.
Did I happen to get that? Oh, it's kind of covered. I think it's. I don't know what it is. Crazy, right? That's not nuts. That's crisp. Let's cancel Alex for lying to us. Oh god. Thank you, Zany, for the bits. Also, thank you, Nash. I appreciate that, dude. I hope you've been having a better day, dude. Thank you so much. Let's cancel Alex, though. That's crazy. My wife's soda is $3 a can. Is it like the Cove and whatnot? Like those new sodas everyone's been going crazy for? We tried 1 can of that because we wanted to see what the hype was about, and I have to admit, could care less, or couldn't care less rather. It's not really something I liked. The probiotic sodas. I mean, I'm sure they have a reason as to why they cost that much, but oh, I've had this brand. Unfortunately, though, Aaron, this is still kind of expensive here in the city. This is like the same price as everything else. All the fancy chips. I did really like this brand, though, Aaron. What would the flavor of Alexotos chips be? Dude, I can't say. It would be salted. You said I can't say original, but they'd just be salted. Alright, let's solder this thing. Sorry, I'm going way off topic tonight, dude. I'm having way too much fun talking about potato chips. Have you seen what they're going to do in the USA with prices? They're making the prices electronic so it will... Wait, what happened? Change automatically? This could be used to make prices higher for certain people what they buy? Wait, what? That sounds like some futuristic bullshit. Alex doesn't like flavor? More demand, more price. Interesting. That's being fought? Munchies potato chips? Which ones are Munchies again? Oh, there's so many brands. I'm so lost when it comes to this sometimes. So they can remotely change them, but they're being fought in court? Don't they have that already? I swear to God I've seen electronic price tags. So wait, just to clarify, they want to make... So imagine this is the price tag. I would have to go and put a new price tag in manually. They want to make this an electronic, like an LCD screen? Is that what they're trying to do? Just change the tag to an LCD screen. It's a lot of overhead. That is a crap ton of overhead, actually. And they're being fought on this. It's not legal since the store buys in bulk at a set price. So, hold on. It can change by time of day or for rush hour. Oh, that's fucked. Yeah, that's really fucked. Yeah, no, I'm not about that either. That's fucked. That's dangerous. I would not give people... Sorry, I thought this was just about having like LCD screens. I was like, oh, I guess that's like maybe easier for people, but no, that's if they want to remotely change things as surge pricing. Hell no, dude. Hell no, that's fucked. Man, they love to these companies love to scrape the bottom of the barrel for making profits. Absolutely crazy. That shouldn't be allowed now. Hell no, dude. You know what's crazy? Are they planning to do surge pricing on what? Is necessities? Like basics? Like if you want to go buy some broccoli? Fuck no. That's dumb as fuck. I'm so against that. Dude, here in Canada, I don't know if some of you guys know this from the States, we have a really terrible... let me kind of talk about this. Here in Canada, I think maybe some of the Canadians here can back me up. We have like one of the worst things possible for a lot of things owned in Canada. Specifically, I'll talk about Ontario, which is the province I live in. There's just a lot of companies that you would think, there's a lot of good competition. There's a lot of different brand names, but they're all owned by like 3 companies at the end of the day. For example, even internet is owned by 2 people, and then they just rent out lines to all these other small companies. Grocery stores are the same way. So we don't actually have a lot of real competition here, and it sucks in a lot of ways. And like, you feel helpless because like you're either supporting one evil or another, and they do a lot of crappy things. Yeah, it's an illusion of choice. I don't know if you guys in America have it. I've heard that it's not as bad as what we have here, but I've heard it's not as bad in the States when it comes to everything being owned by like one person. It's worse? Huh. I've heard different. I've had friends tell me that there is actually some brands that are owned by different things, and yeah, they charge whatever they want to charge, but at least it's not owned by like one big company at the end of the day. But we have like 2 companies for ISPs, by the way. We only have like 2. The Waltons? Oh, is this going to get deep? Tell me about it, Hyper. Sorry, I'm not super well versed in what's going on in America for that kind of stuff. I only know what's happening here in Ontario. It's probably better, but cell service is a different story. Yeah, because you guys in America have like a crap ton of different providers, right? I think at most across Canada, there's like, 3 or 4? But in Ontario, there's like 2. Let's see. Yeah, I know about this. I've seen this too. Because, I mean, all these companies own so fucking much, dude. They all get acquired. Do you know when the Neo 802 will go on sale? Oh, man. They didn't give me a specific date. And then I think they were trying to give me, but they couldn't give me. But I know it's soon. I think it's like 3 ISPs, but TELUS is only available on the west side. Yeah. I know because I really wanted to go with TELUS, but they're not available in Ontario. Could you remind me where the orange cable is from? It is from Ordinary Labs. Just too big for cell, and then everything else uses the same towers. I know, it's crazy. Hello, building a keyboard for my brother's birthday. I narrowed down these tactiles. Which should I choose? Baby Kangaroos or Azure Dragons? I really like the Voyager switches. I've heard good things about Baby Kangaroos. I think I've maybe dabbled with the Baby Kangaroos, like ever so slightly, but I think all 3 of those are great choices. I preferred the Voyagers, though. In Australia, we have 3 domestic airlines: Virgin, Australia, Jetstar, and Qantas. Jetstar is owned by Qantas, and they have owned like a 15 to 25% cancellation rate. God damn. Say I Learned Craft owns A&W. Yeah, there's a lot of illusion of choice. Again, I don't know how it is in the States. Apparently, it's not good either, but I know here there's just a lot of illusion, and it's frustrating. It's very frustrating. And I think, like, it was probably terrible for my mental health to go down this rabbit hole one day, but I learned so much, and it was awful, dude. Gym Leader Nathan? Mr. Nathan, hello! Thank you for the tier 1, man. Thank you, dude. What are you guys doing today? Gaming or some keyboards? If you guys don't know, Gym Leader Nathan is an old friend. Love that guy. We're also the same age and basically brothers. What's good, man? Dude, we just, we're building a keyboard, you know? Oh, the Reverie, nice. Yeah. Reverie's a nice board. Did you have to force break yours? I don't know if they ended up fixing that, but there was like a little force break thing you had to do for that board. Basically, bros. You guys remember that great Rogers crash a few years ago? I tried to buy a sandwich at work and people thought I was broke because the point of sales machines ran off Rogers. Yeah, Rogers is a scummy, abysmal company. Fuck Rogers. Literally the worst in every sense of the imagination. Just watching you and modding my keyboard? Hell yeah, dude. That's a fun night. Whose board is this? Where did you find the Diamond Avalons? So, long story short, when I told this client I'd do this board for him, I was planning on just getting the new W1 Diamond Avalons. However, I had a friend who didn't want these anymore and sold them to me at cost, but he didn't have a full bag. He had like 86 or 87, which is literally just enough for this build. So I got it on behalf of the client. I reached out to a friend, but yeah, I couldn't find any more because I kind of wanted some. The third one built, so I don't know. Oh, maybe because I left it on. I don't know if maybe the one I got shipped to you or something, but yeah. Because I think I might have built the first unit, I think, and I was like, oh, these need force breaks. Nathan, I've been playing so much Pokemon Go these days. I don't know why. I just kind of recently sort of got into it again. It's kind of making me want to go outside and touch grass a little bit. My country in the morning right now. Oh, it's in the morning right now? Well, I hope your morning's going super good. There's so many events happening. Dude, It's crazy. Have you seen, been seeing Pogo pop up? Dude, I have been really vibing with the game lately. It's fun. See Waddle Community Day? Yeah, hold on. Let me show you guys. I got, I don't have the biggest Pokemon collection in the world, so don't like come for me when I show you guys, but how do I go to my Pokemon thing here? I don't have a lot, okay? So I have, where's my Seawaddle? Hold on. Well, I think the Seawaddle turns into this Pokemon, right? Like, I'm not going crazy. I caught some shinies recently. This is my first time ever, because when I played a long time ago, it was like, you know, impossible. I could not find one. But I recently got a shiny Galarian, I believe, Ponyta. I got this one. I got a regular Ponyta shiny. I got, I don't know what this is. And I got Eevee. Mine's permanently broken? Oh yeah, his is permanently broken. The hoodies in your website, how thick are they? So I was wearing that today when I was doing stuff, and then that's when I was like, I'm a little warm. I would say they're not thick, but they're deceivingly warm. So they make for a perfect fall sweater, in my opinion. And I've had a few people tell me that they're deceivingly warm. Over 100 shinies? Dude, I'm just struggling right now because I did run into a Moltres the other day, and then I landed an excellent throw, and then it just ran away. And I was so sad. But I haven't really been able to find a whole lot of like fun, rare Pokemon these days. When I started playing about a month ago, I was like running into a lot of cool things, and now I feel like it's died down a little bit for me. But I think I'm at a lack of understanding of how to find some of these rare things. Dude, that's still a good collection, man. It's a numbers game until they keep coming up. Dude, you know what? You're right, man. Dude, Nathan's always talking sense into me. I gotta get one of your sweaters in the merch store. Yeah, dude, I think they're really warm. I should have them. I wanted to put the new stuff up this week, but I just haven't had time. But basically, the new designs I have, they're just going to be some more, like, simple ones that, I don't know, I think I really like. But I should have them up somewhat soonish. I started playing again last year, went from having one shiny to dozens. Yeah, I found the shiny Eevee the other day. That was a really cool find. I'm gonna go clean up and get ready for dinner. Have a good rest of your stream and catch you soon. Dude, take care, bro. Love you, buddy. And have a good dinner. If I didn't respect my time, I'd consider going back to portables and doing OG shiny hunting. Yeah. You're very right on that, by the way, Cheese. There are some days I catch myself just spending way too much time with Pokemon Go. And I really have to stop. How does the merch fit? I say it's pretty true to size, which might not mean a lot. But for example, I am 5'10". I would say I'm like a pretty average, maybe a little bit slimmer build. And everything fits me like... A large fits me great. It's not oversized at all, but it's like a good fit. It's a little bit bigger on me because that's how I like my shirts. But it's also... I think a large is perfect for anyone who's around 5'10", you know? Which to me, if a large fits me, I kind of say, okay, this is true to size. You should evolve the Eevee into Vaporeon. I don't know what I want to do with the shiny Eevee. I haven't made that decision yet. So, cool. I like my stuff a little bigger too. Yeah, if you're kind of my size and want it a little bit bigger, I would say maybe stick with the large. If anything, go with an XL. But that would be a bit bigger. Like, that's definitely on the baggier side. What is the name of the place where you put the soldering iron? So this came with the Hako soldering iron. I mean, it's probably called a soldering iron holder. But it came with this particular iron. I don't know if there's like a specific name for products like that. How are we feeling about Andor Season 2? I didn't even know they're making a Season 2. Where'd you hear about that? Honestly, man, I'm so happy that if that's actually happening, they need that to happen. Because at this point in time, like, my Star Wars, I guess, appreciation is like an all-time low. So I'm really hoping they don't fumble Andor Season 2. Andor's so good, it's just so much better than the other stuff. Yes, I wholeheartedly agree. It is like the only piece of Star Wars media in recent history that I'm like truly all dead set for. Like, it is so good. I thought that was fake. Oh, is it not real? That sucks. I would love an Andor Season 2 or something like that. Although I don't know how Andor Season 2 would work. But, I mean, it would be cool if something on the same premise of focused in on something like that. It's in the lineup for upcoming releases. I'm so down for that. Australia was fake? They said that? Wait, it is? Oh my god. That is so awesome to hear then. The second season covers the 4 years leading up to Rogue One. It was filmed from November 26th. Oh! Okay, so it's going to be kind of a more in-between. Okay, so that would make a lot more sense. I just thought maybe it was going to be something after Rogue One, maybe with new characters, just carrying on the name. It's real chat, we're eating good. For me, the only other thing they could release at this point here that I would be super hyped for and I would eat up like candy is if they did some sort of live-action Bad Batch. But right now, I can't see Disney doing anything else. Andor makes sense because they already have Andor, but that is my last hope for Star Wars at this point. Oh, dude, it's been terrible recently. It's been so terrible. Is Ahsoka Season 2 up on that list? I wouldn't mind watching Ahsoka Season 2. Although, I don't want to spoil anything. Maybe I won't say anything. I have very little hope for Star Wars. It's a very small glimmer. Just a small little glimmer of hope. Maybe they survived at the end of Rogue One. That would be something. But then again, Disney.
I went to Disney and went to the Galaxy's Edge in August, and that brought out my inner child. I have so many pictures.
I was telling my girlfriend this. I've told her this a few times. That is on my list of things I would really love to do. I know Disney and Star Wars have not been the best lately, but I really would love to save up some money to go to Galaxy's Edge. I couldn't care less about.
Send you
I couldn't care less about the rest. Dude, I would love to see it. I couldn't care less about the rest of the park. I don't think I give a shit. But I would love to go there. Ahsoka Season 2 and you mean Rebels Season 6. Basically, yeah. It's another version of Rebels. Andor is the only live-action Star Wars I've cared to watch more than twice. Oh, really? You've seen it more than once? I did go back and watch certain scenes of Ahsoka because that got me pretty pumped up. My ex took me to Galaxy's Edge for my birthday years ago. Got to build my own lightsaber and BB unit. Loved the blue milk too. Yeah, I've seen the blue milk. I kind of, dude. I'm kind of sad just because, like, it looks so much fun. But, like, getting there and then the park itself and staying there, it's all so expensive. Like, that is something you would need to save up for. And I've heard that a lot of people just, like... So I'm not alone in this. A lot of people save up for a while for this kind of stuff. It is a literal, you know, true to life, like, you're spending some money kind of vacation. The adult blue milk is so good. What does the blue milk consist of again? I think it's what, it's like a fruity kind of flavor? A silly pole? We'll see. Let's see. Did you send me? Oh, there you is, Zany. Oh my god. Send it to Avo. See if Avo wants to do it, Zany. I'll be completely transparent. I spent 4,000 USD. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, Boney. That's kind of maybe on the high end of what I've heard, but I have heard some people spent thousands on Disneyland. Which is why I guess a lot of people save up for that. It's obviously like that's kind of out of my wheelhouse right now, but I would love to. Maybe that's like in the future type thing. But I have heard people spend some crazy money on Disney. All right, let me open this bad boy up. Actually, put the feet on first. Let me wash my hands first. 1 second. I think that's important to do. The selfies I sent you. Let me see. I want to see this quickly before I wash my hands. Bonnie, I don't see them. I don't think you sent me anything yet. Sent the whisper. Alright, so... Oh yeah, they haven't popped up. Oh, wait another minute. Maybe this takes a while because there's like a file being loaded or something. I'm getting ready to gamble my channel points away. Yeah, we're opening a brand new setup. It's not my set, so I won't have this, so just in case you guys ask me in the future. But it'll be GMK Art. Oh, it's this bit. No, I don't have that feature sent on... Wait, Boney, didn't you message me once on Discord? I swear to God you did. I don't have that feature on. You have a sink in your room? No, I'm in a basement. So there's a washroom, and then I have shipping stuff, and then I have a small area for streaming. So it's literally just a walk across. I just have to go to the bathroom, basically. Because there's a sink there. Let's actually do the daughter board first. You have a basement? You know what I learned too? Not so much recently, but I was told that apparently a lot of, like California, for example, apparently basements are just not a thing in California. I've also heard a bunch of states, basements aren't a thing. But it's like, I think it's because here we have to, I think there's like a real reason to it, which is we have to build below the frost line in Canada. I don't know the reasoning. I'm not obviously like super knowledgeable behind this, but yeah, like we have to build below a frost line or something. Is there anywhere in Ontario that would like to go? I feel like the province is so huge. Dude, Beldwink, I don't have a list like on hand right now, but I do know of a lot of places in Ontario that look beautiful, and I would love to visit one day. More common in northern areas. Maybe because of the reason I mentioned then. I don't know. Basements are non-existent in Australia. Maybe it is something to do with the frost line. There's a real reason behind this, by the way. Maybe it is the earthquakes as well, and then, I don't know. There's like reasonings why certain places don't have basements and whatnot. is that here it's almost impossible to rent a place with more than one floor. It's all apartments. Oh. Well, I will say I am not in the city anymore. I don't think, because I didn't really do much searching because I also couldn't afford the city. I don't think you're getting a whole home to rent or anything like that in the city of Toronto, for example.
I don't have a basement because I live in a flood zone, but I do have a cellar. It floods if I get heavy rain.
That makes sense. According to Google, basements are needed to prevent a building from shifting during freeze thaw. Yeah, something to do with the frost line or something like that. I knew it was something like that, Rusty. I was also curious one day, and I remember reading it up, but it was so long ago I barely remembered. Yeah, I don't think in more popular areas you're gonna find things like that, because there's a lot of people who want to rent every floor to someone different and charge a premium. You know what I mean? But I mean, story for a different day, I guess. I feel like that's its own type of beast. Okay, let's put the feet on too, and then we'll do the weights and stuff. Basement is literally free real estate, but I'm guessing some places can't get them. Like California, they said they can't do basements there. Oh my God, how do I open this? Should be like a little flat thing, no? Here it is. A lot of houses have basements. Minnesota gets kind of cold though, right, Victoria? Excuse my ignorance with the states again. I don't know what the states, all of them in the locations, but I think Minnesota gets cold, right? And you guys get freezing there. I've also never seen a house with traditional attics. Attics are just crawl spaces and insulation. Okay, from my experience, I think even here, like when you're mentioning attics, you're talking about like livable attics. I don't think those are super common, like anywhere. I think that's okay. Maybe I'm wrong on that actually. But I feel like that's very like uncommon to get like an attic with like a livable big space in it. I don't think that's super common. I think that's kind of rare. I don't know. Maybe I'm very wrong on that. I think most of them are crawl spaces, right? I'm not a house expert. Attics are teen movie propaganda. Yeah, how you doing, man? How would you rate Key Geek Avalons? Key Geek Avalons? Which ones are those? Can you link me those? Oh, I've tried those actually. You know what? They were pretty good. I remember getting a pack of those to try out, and I really liked them too. Perfect. Now for the weights. You can have basements in California, it's just not common. That's why you see more crawl spaces. Oh, interesting. If they were livable, Alex would stream from his attic. I will say that I did see some places in the past, while searching for places to live, that, you know, had photos of attics in them. But most, I think there was like one place where they showed an attic that looked somewhat livable, but even that was like kind of scary, and I don't think I would want to do anything in that. I feel like that's where you kind of set up like maybe a little desk or something, and maybe that's like a place where you can hang out once in a blue moon. I'm using these ones, the countersunk ones, and let's leave this on the inside. Basement just means further to fall if we have an earthquake. That too. Definitely gets cold in winter. Like right now it's 44, which is about 10 degrees Celsius. Yeah, I figured as much. Because I thought Minnesota's pretty cold sometimes. Copper internal weight, not brass. Totally different than the other builds. / sarcasm. Wait. This is copper. What was the other one? I think this is exactly the same as Seafoams. This is the copper unit. If I want a V1 Sonnet, should I throw it in the trash and buy a new version? Absolutely not. There is no need to do that. Do not waste your money, my friend. Oh, this is the wrong screw, I think. Oh, the other one was brass? Fuck, I thought it was copper. Doesn't really matter. You're not going to notice much of a difference in sound. The copper's a little nicer anyways. I am not really on team. There's a big difference in sound profile between copper and brass. It's so minimal. Yeah, it makes no difference. I forgot how far Toronto/Ottawa sit compared to a huge portion of the United States. Yeah. It is pretty wild when you think about it. Oh yeah, this slips in from this side. Shiny. Have I seen this combo before? I don't know. And then what bit? I just dropped my dielectric grease. What bit does this use? This uses these long screws, which is this one, I think. We tend to use the space in the EU under the roof as a livable place, a full floor. So in the EU then, Aaron, do you have a lot of, like, are they big open areas? Because I don't think that's a super common thing here, like to have a livable space in the attic. Sonnet is the only board that has gone through that it hasn't gone through any rebuilds. Subconsciously, it has become an immutable item. I think this Sonnet just has a good sound signature overall. So I don't know. For me too, like I feel like I haven't had the need to tinker with this board because it was just good off the bat. Okay. This looks really good, actually. I think this silver and cream are actually a fun combo. Oh, you know what, Ants? You make a really good point that I keep forgetting about when it comes to things like that. I think another reason why people don't use attic spaces is because they probably don't have good ventilation. And it would be hot as fuck to do anything up there. Which makes a lot of sense, because heat rises. And I don't think a lot of places would have, well, unless you do a rebuild or something. A lot of places probably wouldn't have any sort of HVAC or air conditioning hooked up to that, would they? Which makes sense. The last floor has exposed beams depending on the type of building, but very common for our chalets. Oh, that's true too. A little bit different, huh? Very, very true. I mean, it's very interesting to kind of see how architecture and structures work across the world, huh? This looks so cool like this, by the way. That is a nice look. Hottest in summer, coldest in winter usually too. Yeah, that's very true. And the sun blasts the roof so you can feel like an air fryer. That does not sound fun. Absolutely not fun at all. I have tried the Molly 60. I liked the way it sounded. I've heard there was a little bit of some delays / production issues, but I think overall it's a good keyboard too. I quite liked it. And also, thanks for everyone being here tonight, and thanks for everyone just hanging out and chilling. Love you guys. What the hell was that poll? Zany. We chalked up to that poll was zany. Slip this guy in like this. So nice.
I need to get some of these switches. Give me real Zelda or Bejeweled vibes.
Dude, good luck finding these right now. I need to ask them if they'll ever do a redo of this, because I really liked these switches. I thought they were excellent. Bit of a shame if they end up not ever running these switches again. Yeah, they look like carbon fiber. Or sorry, they look good on carbon fiber rather. Not they look like carbon fiber. They do look good on carbon fiber though. These are being a little tough to push it today. All right, there we go. Perfect. I feel so vindicated watching put those mounts in.
I like to make stream entertaining and weird too sometimes. Alexotos community is W community less than 3 Alexotos love.
I feel like with the Sonnet, the new one, I've had a few batches of where these don't, you have to kind of really kind of force them in. But other than that, yeah, it feels like it varies. All right, let's put this guy on now. Where's the daughterboard cable? Here. Is there any reason to have duplicates of Pokemon at Pokemon Go? I'm just lazy and don't delete some, but I haven't found a good valid reason for that. Adam, you need to add me as a friend on Pokemon Go. These are the softest ones, yeah. Oh, the wire's sticking out there. What's going on here, wire? Softest one. I will be honest, I don't personally like any of the other lattice blocks. I am pretty biased when it comes to my lattice blocks. I really only like the one. I asked for your referral code in chat, but you ignored me. Adam, I'm really sorry. I should do a better job of paying attention to just you. I only really like... Thank you, Pars. What team are you on? I'm on the red one. I forget what they're all called. Did I take off the standoffs? No standoffs, and this was solderable. No need to on this one. I believe the standoffs only exist on the hot swap one for the reasons of extra support for people who want hot swap and just like, you know, being able to align things better, which is, I don't know, I feel like it's a lackluster reason to keep those things on. I still feel like mode should get rid of them. Very nice. This looks super good with the polycarb. Love that look. I'm glad you realized your mistake. I'm very sorry, Adam. Do the 2 flex cuts on the PCB affect the sound? I mean, I think 2 flex cuts, and based off of my experience, none more. These don't really affect the sound as much as you'd think. But if you have suddenly more, or they're open up a bit more, or they're thicker, then yeah, they start to. But I find 2, you can get away with easy peasy. Even I think the Singa Unicorn has 2, I believe. But you can get away with using 2, and I feel like it actually, you know, does kind of benefit it a little bit. Hold on, I gotta open this guy up. Where's my knife? Oh shoot, did I leave that upstairs? It's okay, I'll just open with this. Flex sets are so 2020? Maybe. Maybe a little 2020. Apollo PCB has 2 flex cuts, sounds thin. I think the Apollo has thick flex cuts though. I think it's rather thick. Okay, so we have this box. Very nice set, by the way. I am considering also grabbing this set. I think this set is really pretty. And then I had the box of... I'm just gonna stack all the boxes there. Oh, here it is. GMK art, yeah. Alex the Noisemaker. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm just trying to open things. Yeah, the artisans. Or not the artisans. What are these called again? Novelties. The novelties. I think I shook that camera a bit. Alright. Will this set be messed up? We have 2 minutes. We're going to start the predictions right now. You guys, the rules are If anything's out of order, it counts as messed up. There are some exceptions, being they can be turned sideways a little bit. Ultimately, if there's room for it to kind of move like side to side, like I'm not going to be upset about it. If it's an open area where obviously it can turn around in circles, I'm not going to be upset about it. But there's some clear-cut things. For example, if it's completely overlapped, yeah, that's counted as messed up. If it's completely turned around, like flipped over upside down, I'm going to be upset about that. If it went down a row for other I don't like all these fake rules anymore. You know what? Just vote. Vote, and then maybe I'll do it to the way you guys want. Who knows? I give up. What was the delivery company? Canada Post. I learned my lesson, always messed up. Someday a command will exist. It is what it is. Spent 1K. The true Canadian Post. I mean, this is pretty split. Canada Post will be messed up. They are pretty violent. We'll see. We'll see if believers or non-believers win. Can you do one strong shake? Unfortunately, no. Okay, my camera is probably not going to like this because there's not much to focus on right now. So just be patient as we open this. And if it hurts your eyes, I am very sorry. Here, we'll try to do it like this. You voted that it's going to be messed up. Oh, God. Adam calling people out in chat. It is a good box. Should I pause the music for suspense? I'm doing this so delicately. Oh no, it's like stuck. Oh, I hate when this happens. Okay, we're good. It lifted it. I've never seen the F-Rose messed up. Solid start. I would say this is a very solid start. I'm going to go with passing on that. I'm going to let that be. That's fine. It's still in place. Nah, it's messed up. Yep. It's messed up. No. It's messed up. Okay, that's fine. No, this doesn't. This is too much. This dogpiled the other thing, dude. This shit dogpiled it. Look at it. You can't even see the other cap down there. Schwinn, what's up, dude? Also, thank you again, Schwinn, Zany, Ugtug, Bony. Appreciate you guys. Nah, dude, this... Unfortunately, this is messed up. Mods? Did Adam vote not messed up? This is messed up, guys. This is messed. Unsubbed? It's unfortunate. I'm so sorry to upset you guys. This is, yes, indeed, messed up. Yup. It's art? Damn, you got me there. Recount, please. My life savings. We eating good? Ooh, I love the novelties for this set, dude. Look at all the GMK dust everywhere. The novelties slap for this. Damn. The packaging is edible. Yucky. think this is gonna look great on this board today. I guess for these, I'll put them in the alt. I think we have to put this here. I don't think we really have a choice. What set is this? GMK Art. I don't love this particular color, if I'm being honest with you guys, of GMK Art, but everything else of GMK Art is beautiful. Even the cream base set is just nice looking. Did something happen to GMK packaging? Don't remember it looking like this. If you're coming back to the hobby, technically it did change once or twice. If you were kind of maybe looking at the old foam packaging. So yes, it did. You know what, should I don't, sorry guys, I'm kind of struggling to figure out what I want to do for some of these for the client here, but I'm sure they'll end up changing things. I want to put this one. GMK is owned by Frito-Lay's. Oh no. Do I need anything else here? F13 I guess we'll put on for now. And then I'm thinking, damn, there's a lot of these keycaps. I wish they gave you some different variations for row 1 stuff. It's okay. F13 is cursed. Dude, there are some people I've learned that don't like F13. I love F13. I wouldn't have put that there. Kylan, I just want to say I always appreciate you showing up. All right? I think you are a fantastic person. Love you, dude. And Kylan, I gotta say, you clearly made a board people want to copy. Your combination of Sonnet, and I always want to copy you every day, man, because you're so cool. All right, love you, Kylan. It's a good color match to the case. It really is. I didn't expect this to be this good for this case. Like, that is incredible of a color match. This is actually a sick looking keyboard now that I get this all together. I don't think accents go on this. I think we keep accents off. It's like perfectly matched. Yeah. Matching novelties in F13? Alright, you guys want a matching novelty or an F13 key? I'll let you guys decide. I was gonna put the matching novelty here. Like, instead of on F13, put it right here. So nice.
In the GMK set, the left hand in the novelty, that's me, reaching out as Adam. And the right hand? That's you, Alex, the one who brought me into this amazing keyboard hobby.
Why are you reaching out as Adam? Oh my god, how does Adam fit into this? That's crazy, dude. Adam's ego is slowly growing. Bro doesn't know his history. The creation of Adam? Oh. I thought we meant Adam in chat. I'm sorry, guys. My brain is so wired to think of one Adam because he has made himself very present in our chat. So I am just wired to think of one Adam. Is that trauma? I don't know. That's all I can think about when I think of Adam. Yes, it's trauma. Get that trend. Dude, I think I need to. Adam lives rent-free in all y'all's heads. Actually traumatized. Oh my god, dude. I can't believe Adam has existed for billions of years and he's in this chat of all places. Generational trauma. Yo, this looks nice. It looks sick, right? It does look nice. I think that's the definition of. Yeah, dude. Adam's replaced the creation story in my head. I think of Adam and I'm just like flashbacks, dude. It's like fucking. All I think about, I think of Adam is like, it's right there. You don't see it? It's right there. And it's just like, you know when you get dizzy? It's like my room starts spitting. It's right there. It's right there. That's all I think about. He's in our walls. He's always here. He's always right there. Yeah, that exact face. I'm sure Adam walks around his flat naked with a vine leaf. He probably does for funsies. Your 1 p.m. streams at 4 a.m.? Do you mean today? Because I was really uninvolved in my schedule somehow. I don't know what happened. Don't ask me. I give up. But yeah, wait, I gotta re-look at my schedule tomorrow morning. Is this 1-to-1? I don't think it's 1-to-1. I don't think it is. Although, I'm wondering, because this happened, okay, this happened last time with this exact same set I did for a client. The control key was a bit wonky, and there's nothing I can do. I think this is one of those ones with twisted stems, unfortunately. There's nothing I can do about that before you guys pointed out. This happened exactly the last time I used GMK art as well. I may have to just see if I can just twist the actual switch just a smidge. Nothing I can do. It's just going to be there on this particular keyboard. But I wouldn't say this is 1-to-1. I think this set is just a tiny bit less saturated than the cases. I don't know if that's picking up on camera at all. It's just smidge less saturated. But it is so damn close. How about the shift and A? I believe last time I checked, everything else was fine. It was literally... Oh, the shift, sorry. Probably need to push these in a bit more. The A seems fine. Everything else looks fine. It's literally just the control. It's just the control there. This happened last time too. I'm not surprised by that. I could try to fix it. However, I don't know to the extent of how much I can. I feel like I'm going to do more damage than good. But it's more of a GMK issue. Unfortunately, there's like a few sets that I've come to realize. I think Art and one other one where I've seen consistent warping on the control and some of the other mods. And it's unfortunate. You know, I could try the other control key here. Maybe this mold is a little better on this guy here. Nah, literally same thing. Literally the same. I'm curious though. What if we put this here and put the... Yes, that's better there. And then what if we put the Art key here? Is Art also a little warped? Because I think that was the case with the Art one as well. Unfortunately it is. You get what you pay for. Oh no, some of these I probably need to push in a little bit, guys. That's all. I just haven't done my due diligence and pushed them all in. The GMK Art deskpad is really nice. Now you can even tell the stem here on the bottom a little bit. It's okay. I'll see if I could get these to be a little bit better. I'll desolder the switch a little bit and try to see if I can hold it in place to be exact. I doubt that'll work, but maybe worth a try. Highly, highly doubt it though. Replace it with a novelty? Unfortunately, I don't have any more novelties. That's all I got. The diamond switches aren't also the best stems. My white dew switches are also kind of wonky. I have a feeling though, if I... Watch this. Here. We can kind of check it out right now, because I know these are straight. That's perfectly straight. This is straight. So it's literally this particular keycap. I know from experience from this one here. That's why I'm not like super shocked about it. Is that actually a little bit better now? I feel like it looks a little bit better, but still a little bit warped. Oh, maybe it's a little straighter now. I don't know. Weird. Which one's my favorite of the last few days? I don't know. Let me get this one here all done up, and I'll give you guys an actual... Actually, you know what? This isn't going to go flying in the box. Let's just put these in here. This is GMK Art. I know, it's a really nice set, huh? It looks really good. Everyone's been asking, and I know, it's a good set. Straighter than me, Wondering coming in very hot. Damn. No, Legends, I mean, I don't think the Legends are blue. They look black. Unless it's a very, like, dark blue. Alex be grabbing it right after stream. No, I was considering it. I'm still heavily considering it, but I'm not 100% sure yet. Alright. This looks really good, actually. This is a nice looking keyboard. Holy shit. This is a good combination of parts. Actually, let me show it off here. Let me put this to the side, but... It's a polycarb bottom with a copper weight, so you kind of get that nice, fun side profile with a bit of polycarbonate there. Looks super sweet. Still got that nice Sonnet cut on the side there. I love the silver accent on this. I think this really makes the keyboard. Ooh. Oh, this looks fantastic. Shit, I actually am like really FOMOing over this set right now. Not that I can't buy it. It's available actually. Damn. This is making a strong case for it though. I liked it the last time I used it, but this is really making a strong case for this. Yeah, that's really pretty. Hold on, I'm gonna clear the desk out. I feel like I'm gonna get a nice aesthetic if I do that. Damn, this is looking great. I do like this. This look really good like this. Okay. This is Diamond Avalon's. I mean, the sound profile shouldn't shock anyone because we've done this build before, like almost to a T, but it is with the new Sonnet this time here. So it is a Diamond Avalon switch, CF plate. We're using the standard lattice mounts, and then no foam, polycarbonate bottom. I love the sound signature of the Diamond Avalons. Oh, that hits. I need to tune the spacebar a smidge. This hits, dude. This really, really hits. I feel like you don't have to use these particular Diamond Avalons. I feel like you can just get away with using the other Diamond Avalon switches as well, or the W1 diamonds. I don't think you need to use the blue ones. The blue ones look cool, but man, this sounds really fucking good. The first time we did this exact same build, I thought the exact same thing, but I do like the feeling, not for nothing, of the new Sonnet a smidge more. What do I type on? I just type, I love you, chat, and basically just a bunch of other random nonsense. Oh, I forgot this is plugged in sometimes. God damn. My bad. What do you mean by tuning the stabs? So the stabs, what I mean by tuning them, it sounds more complex than it actually is. You're just grabbing the lube and the syringe if you have one, and then you're just kind of injecting small amounts of lube in the stabilizer housing. I call it fine tuning them because you are kind of just injecting some lube until you find that sound signature you like, and you remove the rattle. You don't want to go too heavy with this, so you kind of have to be careful. But dude, this might be one of my top combinations for the Sonnet. I really like this. And you guys were asking how this compares to the other 75s we've done recently. Sound signature wise, like, I do still think you get great variety out of the Sonnet. I still think the Sonnet has more
makes me
under
want
the
a
hood.
Sonnet.
Boney, it's so nice. Like, the Sonnet has a lot more because we didn't have to go with those particular lattice blocks. We could go with something a bit stiffer. We can go with a top mount that's isolated and actually sounds really good. So, both mounts do sound good with this. I like the look of it. I think this is just a cleaner, more classy, timeless look than both the other keyboards. Maybe not so much the TKD one. That still is a bit timeless, but even the side profile of this feels more timeless than the TKD. I don't know. I still think the Sonnet is, to me, above the other two boards. I feel more confident about the Sonnet. You know what I mean? I like actually this particular mount versus the original Sonnet. Not that the OG one's bad. This is just such a fun board. There's a lot of customization you can do with this. I think the visible accent on the top is really, really sharp looking on this board as well. It just kind of adds a pop to the board. But it's all preference. This board also costs more than the other boards, right? So keep budget in mind for that too. God, this set looks fantastic on this. I'm very happy with this, by the way. This looks great. I'm usually not too much about these bright switches, but damn, with this Sonnet, absolutely got my heart. You're a bit of a magician. Thanks, Aaron. I appreciate that, man. Yeah. Kylan, I agree, man. It's very soft, too, which I really appreciate. Sort of see it moving around. You think the blue-gray Sonnet would look great with GMK Norse? Oh, absolutely. I've seen that combination before. It's great. When's my next available commission date? Depending on when people email me and stuff, I think my next available date at the moment might be November 15th or the 22nd. I'm taking, the only reason it's so far out now is because I'm taking a few days off at the end of October. Like, I'm talking 2 days. So I kind of had to move things around because of that. I just wanted to take 2 days off, that's it. I just wanted a weekend to myself to play video games, that's all. There's no other reason. Alex, I recently built a hot swap Sonnet and my GMK keycaps seem a lot lower than yours. Can I see a picture, Polo? Can you send me a photo of that? I don't have a good answer for you, unfortunately. Did you put the gaskets on correctly? Hey, Alex got home from Thanksgiving dinner. Holy fuck, that was one hell of a night full of arguments and weird conversations that I did not want to hear. I'm so sorry, Toby. I don't know. It's crazy, man. Is there a difference in sound between solder and hot swap PCBs? In my opinion, there is. It's slight, but it's there. And it comes from how well the switches are held in place, and even to some degree the sockets themselves might cause some different diffusion in sound. It's there. It's not, maybe on a regular day you're not going to notice, but it is there. It's small, but it's there. I will buy a Sonnet and make it what I believe the Event Horizon 75% should look like. I would love to see that, Zadie. I messed up with the lattice blocks a lot, but the PCB seems low. I'll snap a picture. Yeah, I think I would need to see that. How is the feel for ISO top mount? It's a comfortable top mount. It's still top mount, so it's still going to be quite firm. But it is a bit more comfy because it is quite isolated, so you don't get a lot of feedback at all. It has a nice sound signature. I think it's very pleasant. I have tried it on a few of the Sonnets I've built. I'm just looking at the Neo 75 right now. I think the Neo is still really good, though. I think I still really like the Neo 75. I don't know, man. Listen, if you guys are looking for a new 75 and thinking between the Sonnet, the Neo, and the TKD, I don't think there's a right answer. Just go with whatever speaks to you. I really think you're going to like whatever board you end up picking up. There's been criticisms I've had about all three of these boards. For example, the mode boards, they're hot swap PCBs. They absolutely need to get rid of those stupid standoffs. They need to. The Neo boards, I think with the Neo stuff, the only criticisms I really have is the longevity of things like pogo connectors and stuff. I don't know how well those will hold up in the long run. Looks-wise, I think the Neo board was a bit more chunky on the bezels. I think it's still probably the strongest contender for ease of building. And then for the other board there, the TKD, some negatives being the hot swap PCB is terrible. It is so lackluster in customization. And then the TKD also had one other thing, which was and the Neo, the bottom mount was terrible as well. The Neo also, the TKD also, the stock plate not being swappable was a bit of a turnoff. Does the choice of internal weights make a difference for the Sonnet? Yes. So the Sonnet, and this is what I kind of appreciate about the Sonnet in a lot of ways too, but also might be a bit of a flaw or a turnoff to some people. I think the best bottom for a Sonnet, if you don't want to go a full chunky piece of copper, is going polycarb and then picking a weight for yourself. You can pick an aluminum weight. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. I've done testing on this. The polycarb is so impactful for the sound that, just having a different material thrown in there doesn't really do a whole hell of a lot. But if you go with the aluminum bottom, I feel like it's almost a must picking up one of the heavier brass or copper weights. Because then I feel it becomes a little resonant, but that could also be what you're going for. Right? Opinion alert, get the Sonnet out of the equation. Hey, you know what, Farhan? I'm actually with you on that. I think the Sonnet is a totally different board when it comes to price point and what you're getting in the box. But I've had a lot of people ask between the three, so I'll answer that as best as I can. You are paying a bit of a premium for premium features, in my opinion. I mean, you can kind of patina your own weights, Hey Alex, PC top or PC bottom? Which one for Nap? Also, did Polo send the picture in Discord? Polo, where'd you send that picture? Maybe it was in Discord here. I don't see it. I was gonna whisper. Okay, send me over that. I'll join. No, you can just. It doesn't matter. You don't have to if you don't want to. Dude, I really like the way this turned out. Only thing stopping me from getting a V2 Sonnet is I have 3 V1s. Hey, you know what? I don't blame you. It's a good upgrade if you're looking for something to do, but I don't think it. I think it's a side grade rather. I don't think it's an upgrade. It's a side grade if you're looking for something to do, but it's not a necessary one. 65 or Sonnet, is there a difference? Other than layout, internals are more or less made to be this sort of the same thing. Hyperblow, thank you. I appreciate the 5 tier 1s. That is very kind of you. I appreciate that. Borders Mass Stream was top tier as always. Thanks to the chill vibes. Can't wait for the next one. Thank you, Hyperblow. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, dude. Did you Hyper? I need to ask you a question though. I know you maybe not. The board wasn't up to your. Did you like the keycap set? I'm actually kind of blown away by the combination here. I like this a lot. Boney, thank you so much for the tier 1.
Boney Yaitona gifted a tier 1 sub to Harvardor.
Anytime, Cloud. You don't have to worry about it. It's amazing. Yeah, I really like the combination here. I think this turned out fantastic. It looks crazy. Next time I see a beige keyboard, that I really want, I'm going to have to pick up this set to go with it. I really like the way this turned out. I can't get a Sonnet, but you made me want it so bad. I have 3 boards ordered right now. Take your time, Sick Vic. Financial responsibility over everything, guys. It's just a hobby at the end of the day. We're always here. The hobby's not going anywhere, I hope. People more important, and the community's very, very awesome for filling in time there. Be financially responsible, okay? There's lots of other fun things to do. Let me see. Did Polo send me a DM? Polo send me a DM. Oh, that's my Twitch. Yeah, I'll wait for Polo, and then we'll probably log off here. They mentioned they're sending me a seal. I just don't know when it's actually coming to me, man. Sounds good, Polo. Yeah, I don't know when it's being shipped. Like, they didn't give me a time to do that whole stuff, you know. The typing stiffness is very soft with this. Like, it's extremely soft with this right now. Rare for me to make it to a live stream. What are the odds I can get a quick sound test? Oh, dude, I got you. Hope you don't mind. I'm gonna leave the music on because I think it makes a nice little vibe. I think it turned out great. All right, let's see. Did Polo post in general? Posted in keyboard chat? Polo, that looks right. I don't think you have that incorrect. That looks correct. That doesn't look incorrect. Is the backspace crooked? Oh, it might just be because I didn't push in this. There is 1 or 2 crooked keys on this. It's not the keyboard, I promise. It is literally the GMK set. It is... Art, I've noticed, has a few particular mixed up things here. Neither is an enter key. Lift shift isn't a shift though. What happened? Oh, is this not enter? Is this supposed to be a shift key? No, that's enter. Feels kind of weird. Oh, you meant on Polos. Oh. But it might be like tactiles, me typing. It feels like it bottoms out. Can you send us... I'm probably going to respond to you later though, Polo, but do you mind taking... I hate to do this to you, but do you want to take it apart and then maybe take a photo of the internals? I doubt you built it wrong, but... How long have you had it? I don't think you built it wrong. I really don't. I just think, unfortunately, it might be... Something might be off, right? I don't know. It looks right to me. Yeah, then nothing... Maybe the parts haven't settled or anything either, so... I don't know. It looks correct to me, man. But I believe what you're saying, because if it feels off to you, then it makes sense. Oof. I want to see the switches. Where's my keycap puller? I'm so torn between the 65 and Envoy. I personally think you're gonna enjoy the 65 more. I think the 65 just makes more sense. The 65 has a bit more of a customizability to it, so if you're not sure what you like yet, go with those. Yeah, I was thinking maybe the lattices might be upside down, or maybe just not pressed in correctly. I don't know. Avalon's look cel-shaded. A little bit, yeah. They're cool, though. I really... God, I love this spacebar. Alright, though, guys. That's pretty much the stream. Let's go find someone to raid. Let's go find someone that we can go say hello to. Stitch is building a Ven. We could raid Stitch. You know what? Let's go raid Stitch Customs. They're building a Ven and keyboard chores after. Polo, thank you very much. I appreciate the tier 1, man. Oh, I forgot I can't copy paste here. God damn it. Thank you, Polo. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a late night stream. I just have, again, lots to do tomorrow. I also have to prepare all the switches for tomorrow too, because that's the one thing I didn't do for the stream yet. I pre-prepared a lot of stuff this week, but tomorrow is like 9 p.m. late, so it'll start around now-ish. I will see you guys later. I'm gonna go chill for a little bit before I go to sleep, and I'm gonna do it all again tomorrow. Bye, everyone. See you very, very soon. Love you, and thanks for being here, everyone. Take care. Bye, guys.